everyone, hope you're all okay. Right, I'm coming on today to do a hashtag junk to artist project where I take some junk and try and upcycle it. So I'm using a carrier bag which I've taken the handle off, and I shall take the handle off of this one as well. And I did mention this sort of project in one of my other videos, and I'm going to use a piece of this fused plastic bag. These are carrier bags, grocery bags, whatever you like to call them, that I'd fused together. I'll leave the link to the video where I talk more about that process, but I'm going to use a piece of that. And my idea is I should trim it up, and I think I'm going to attach a handle there and a handle that side. I'm not going to make a bag, I might do a smaller bag another day. But I'm going to make like a journal cover, so that, you know, you've got a little journal cover, and put a journal in there. I don't know whether I'm going to put pockets in, but what I want to do is paint it. I don't think I'll paint the handle. I'm going to sew on the handle, I think. I had thought about sewing on this as well, but I don't know. But I'll sew on the handle, and then I'm going to use my beloved Lumiere paints on here. But say that's my plan, but I won't put you through the make you watch me paint that. So that's my thought. So click, as if by magic, here we have it so far. The bag all trimmed up, look, and painted up in the colours. You can still see little bits of orange underneath. Don't know whether it's picking it up. Just let me pop the light on, see if that makes any difference. Oh, has it come on? It has, but it's just made it worse, I think. But anyway, it's very, very shiny and beautiful. I really don't think it's picking the colours up, or it's not as I'm looking anyway. So that's that bit of it. And then for the handles, I did decide not to sew on there. Well, I was going to do, and then I think, if I remember rightly, I got a bit carried away and painted it and thought, oh bummer, I thought I was going to sew on there. Anyway, I don't think I am now. So my next thing, and I've sewn on the handles, look. So my next thing is to, I think I'm going to attach them like that. Just, I might, no, I don't know, to just attach it at the top and then leave that for like a little tuck thing, but then that's not attached at the front, is it? But that won't matter. It's not as though it's going to have anything. It's not as though I'm carrying shopping in it, is it? So that's my thought. That one like that. I love doing stuff like this. Oh, say, I don't know quite whether to just make some pages up and have it as like a journal cover, or whether to have it as well, I'm going to have it as a journal cover, but I don't know whether to sew them in or have it as like you know, one that on elastic that you take out. Might do that. I quite like those where you can just take it out and do whatever. yeah, I was thinking of sort of putting a pocket, say there, that way, so that I could probably put some pencils in that side, or pens, or I don't know. I'm going to have to go away and have a little think about this. This has been going on for a couple of days now, and I've got sidetracked with other projects, and yes, so I don't know when this will get finished, but it'll be a piece together video again. So that's as far as I've got. So I've just used paper clips to try and work out what I want to do. I think I'm going to do that. I've got it to how I want it to be on there, and I'm going to take it off with the paper clips still on and just sew down there and down there, so, and then put it back on again, and then just do a row across there, so just so there's a little light tuck thing. I mean, I know there will be on the front as well, which will serve no purpose because I won't be able to tuck anything in there. I could stick that down if I wanted to, but I suppose the other way around I could, yeah, I could sew that bit on first. Let me think. Could sew that bit on first. Can you hear the cogs turning? No, I'm going to do it this way. I'm just going to take these off. Done it both sides. Take those off, just sew down that bit, pop them back on, and just sew up there again to actually sew it onto the thing. And then I shall think about what I'm going to do inside. But that way I'll just have a little, nothing much of a tuck, but, and you know, it's not as though I'm going to go walking round with it like that anyway. So you know, I know that things won't stop in there as such, but it was just an idea. We'll see. So I've got the handles sewn on, but I've made my first boo-boo. I've got them all sewn on okay, and I'm leaving all the threads on. I just did, like I said, I sewed up there first and then put it back on and just sewed across there, so it's not, it's just attached at the top. And then I thought, oh, well, there is like a little bit of a pocket there. I know what I could do, and I just didn't think. I thought, oh, I've got these little Velcro dots that my lovely friend Phaedra sent me, tiny little ones. We don't get these over here. Thin, we get the Velcro dots, but not this tiny. They're just called thin clear fasteners, and they're 3/8 of an inch. Tiny little things they are. They're lovely. So I thought, wow, I can have these as pockets, little pockets, just to put a couple of pencils, pens or whatever in. So I stuck some on, not thinking that when I open it, it's going to pull the paint off, which it did. Or it is doing, look, you can just see there, but say I just didn't give that a thought that it might do that, so I've wasted 4 of those across there, but that's okay. I'll just leave it like that. If I want something, I could just clip paper clips on there or something, or I can't think how else to fasten that down. Well, it doesn't matter anyway. If necessary, I can sew down there and just rip those off gently. No, not rip, pull those off gently and then just sew it on there. I don't know, but that's as far. Now I've got to decide what I want in here. I don't think I'm even going to bother trying to put a pocket on there now, not after that. I mean, and if this comes off, it's only paint on plastic, so if it comes off I'll just put some more on. Doesn't matter, does it? It's just experimenting. It's just all good fun. We live and learn, don't we? So, but I'll definitely do some more of these and probably make it into a little bag. Or I could even do that with this one, but I don't want to. That wants to be a journal. It's telling me so. Okie dokie, so it's the next day now. I decided to sew that down after all. I took the Velcro dots out and thought, right, when it did peel the paint off, and I just sewn them down. And this morning it's a beautiful day, so I thought, right, I won't just abandon it now, I will get something done with it. So I've been up the garden with loads of my painty papers, and I have made some signatures, and I'm really pleased with it. I'm so pleased with it. So I've just done it with the, I'll take one out, look, I've done it like this. I've just done it on elastic like I thought I might do, and I did think about stapling them in the middle, but I haven't done. I might do, but I think for now I'm just gonna leave them like that. So I've got 4 signatures, and I used 10 sheets of paper in each signature. I was just going to say where's my elastic, but it's there. Duh. Yeah, I'm really pleased with it. So I've used a mixture of single-sided and double-sided and all sorts of my painty papers. This one was where you use the wallpaper paste. Joanne from Arty Fairy, I think that's her name. That's who I learnt how to do this, but I believe there's other tutorials as well. I haven't done much of them, many of them. I think I just had the one session of it, and yeah, so I put some of those in, and just say plain papers. I'll just run through them quickly. Did the string pulling, which I don't like how they turned out, so I thought that can go in there, although I have cut some of them out and put them on postcards. Can you even see? I will just run through them quickly because I know some of you like looking at painty papers. This one is when I did my About Me video, I'd printed all the questions down. Oh, this one was a friend of ours is a drummer, and he got some old brushes you use on your drums, which he gave me, and just like that. Could have been left-handed or it could have been right-handed, I don't know. This is the glue, wallpaper glue, some dendritic. I don't know quite yet what I will do with this, whether I've done it like this because I thought, I don't know. I didn't know whether it would work actually, whether I'd have to cut any. I thought, I'm not cutting the paper, so it is sticking out a little bit, and I didn't know whether to start it off as, you know, I said about using having a journal for all the, you know, those pockets that I did. I said I wanted to make a journal with all my YouTube friends, bits and bobs that they've sent me, or some of the bits and bobs that they've sent me. Well, I might start this, and then if I decide I don't want to keep it in this cover, then I can just take them out and do whatever. What's the dark one? Do what? That's quite a textured one as well. Yeah. So I don't know. wallpaper paste on again. I might do that. Wallpaper paste. I might have another go at that one day, if I can remember how to do it. I think you just make your wallpaper paste up and put it in, Joanne put it in a little tub and then add some paint to it, and can't quite remember. You put a layer on, do you, and then scrape it with something, and I don't know, I'll have to go back and have a look at a video because I can't quite remember how to do that. I've slept a lot since then. I had an excellent night's sleep last night. I was so tired because I had a busy day yesterday and I was so tired. At 9 o'clock, 10 to 9 I think it was, Mr. Doodle was pottering about in his shed with a lawn edger that he'd been given. Or was mending for somebody or something, and I said to him, right, I'm going to say goodnight to you now because I'm going upstairs and I might be asleep when you come up. And say it was 9 o'clock I think. I didn't even turn my light on, I just got straight into bed. I thought, oh, I'm never going to sleep, it's too hot, and then the next thing I knew, I was away, and I didn't get up until, I woke up at 7 o'clock I think, and got up about 7:45, but I had such a good night's sleep. Where did that come from? What was I saying? I don't know what I was saying. Why did I just go off on a good night's sleep? Oh, I wish I've got one of you here with me so you could tell me what I was talking about. Yeah, so that's, I think granddaughter did this a few years ago when she was over in the summer. We've just got all the paints out. Yeah, so that's pretty cool that. I am very, very pleased with it. I might get a little, decided not to put pockets on or anything after all. Still don't know. I mean, if this paint starts to come off, I might, I'll just paint over it again with my Lumiere paints. I don't know whether it will or not. It might do, but look at that. Brilliant. Love it. It's annoying me that I can't remember what I was talking about when I went off on a sleeping. Never mind. You all know what I'm like, don't you? I know a lot of you say you're the same anyway. But I don't know what to put on the front. I think what I'm actually going to do today, I'm not having a busy day today. I'm going to go and just randomly pick a drawer out, because as I've said before, the drawers that are in my bedroom have got lots of Happy Mail and stuff in, so I'm just going to randomly pick one and take it up the garden with me and see if I can do some pages. And I will show you some another day. But yeah, I don't know what to do with the front, whether I'll find something in the Happy Mail. I did think about putting one of my big flowers on the front, but I think it might be nice if I use something from one of my lovely subbies. So I'm looking forward to doing this. Sorry about the shine. I haven't actually got the light on. Oh god, it's so hot in here. Is that any better? No. It's weird that, you know, I can't do these videos early morning because the sun's straight in, and then now the sun's gone round the side of the house, it's just not picking those beautiful colours up as I'm looking through the camera. But anyway, so that's my little Junk to Arties project that I've said 10 million times that I am quite pleased with it. Oh, I'm very pleased with it. Oh, the elastic I used is what I get from the Tiger shop. Just thin elastic. That's, yeah. So, yay, I'm using my papers up. And I actually haven't got, I don't think, many painty papers left. Papers. Card, yes, I've got loads of cards. Oh, I've got A3 sheets actually, but these are just A4. Didn't cut any off. I just, oh, yeah. Right, I'm really twaddling on now, aren't I? Right, love you and leave you. Thank you ever so much for watching and for your continued support with all your lovely comments and everything. If you got any suggestions or anything, please feel free to leave them. Still don't know whether to sew on here or whether it'll spoil it, whether it might make the paint come off. Don't know. Twaddle over. Have a good day. Have a good weekend. We're on Thursday today, so soon be weekend. Take care and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.